major experience was the March on Washington, when I sat no less than 15 feet from Dr. Martin Luther King. I loved being listened to when I was saying very, very important things that I had never thought of before.
To the Negro kids, to the Puerto Rican kids, wear your nationality like a flag. Be proud of it. Be proud you're Puerto Rican. Be proud you're
We do the scene.
And then we had a lot of girls downstairs. Some beer and stuff like
I see.
And I haul off and smack him on the face.
Fire!
And he hauls off and smacks me back. That opened an old scar. And I started screaming at him. And they never stopped filming. The director loved it.
She's playing a Polynesian girl, and there's an accent involved, but nobody in the set seems concerned about what kind of accent to use. So she comes up with what she calls the universal ethnic accent.
You know, she was auditioning for the Russian girl, and she would talk like this. And then they go, okay, could you audition for the Cuban girl? And she would talk like this. Nobody even knew the difference. Those are very different countries.
I wanted to turn the parts down, but what happened is that's all that was offered, and I had to make a living. So I was kind of stuck.
That relationship evolves. We start off with the two of them kind of sussing each other out, and Omar not really knowing what this guy is about, but he finds him so endearing and so sweet. And when he starts to open up and talk about his love for Freddie Mercury and his love for animals, and he sees there's quite a soft side to this guy, and you know, maybe not everyone is so bad, and maybe he doesn't have to go about this alone. He can maybe confide in someone else, and he does. And eventually, he's the only one that he can actually speak his heart to, you know, besides his family. And I think without Farhad, he probably wouldn't have been able to cope. It's surprising to know that, hard to believe that this is only his second feature. He works with actors in such a respectable way that, you know, you feel that he's done this for years. He knows what he wants. He knows exactly what he wants. He kind of doesn't like find his way in the scene. He kind of knows. As soon as he's there, he knows exactly what he wants. And very chilled. Like for someone that was in 5 weeks in US, experiencing blizzards and whatnot, he was pretty calm. And hats off to him, you know. I mean, there are a few messages. There's you know, the importance of family, but also the idea that, you know, there are a lot of people that think that people just want to come to the UK just for the sake of it or whatnot. No, a lot of these people like that we sat down with, they talk about home in kind of a yearning, sense of yearning, that they want to go. They can't wait to go back. They're just waiting for the time for things to settle down so they can go back, and also how much we benefit from having them here as well. How much we gain from having different cultures and having a kind of a diverse community, and I think for me that's important. People can come out feeling warm in their hearts, generally coming out with a warm, fuzzy feeling, and feeling touched by you know, these individual stories, and also feeling like just feeling the importance of family, and thinking that, you know, this could be any of us. This could be me that, you know, that has to leave my loved ones in order to find, you know, safety somewhere else, and just to be aware, just to kind of gain awareness of the situation, for sure. but more importantly, just to smile and to feel good. You know, I feel like it's also a feel-good film, sure. So yeah, it's definitely entertaining, and I hope people can be entertained by it, and I'm sure they will. I don't think there is a story about, in film about the Syrian refugee crisis.